Hi, this is Loren Fogelman at the Inner Game for WinningAthletes.com. I recently been speaking with a group of athletes. What I noticed was there were some who talked well about their game. They had all the technical terms right. They were technically excellent at what they did, but there was just something amiss. And then there were other athletes that I talked about, and you could see that there was this spark ignited within them. There was this mojo that they had that really came through them, and that you knew that with their passion, their drive, they were going to be hitting their big goals. There was something I noticed about these two different sets of athletes. One is how they talked. The athletes that technically were excellent at what they did, but maybe didn't quite have that spark, talked about external factors a lot. The circumstances that maybe kept them from making a win. They were focusing on their coaches, the team, conditions, and it was really about things outside themselves. Whereas the other athletes who had that drive within them, and you could really see that they had that flame, they took more personal responsibility in the way that they spoke, talking about themselves and what they were looking to do next, the steps ahead of them, the way forward. There's two different types of motivators that define these two athletes. There's external or extrinsic motivators, and then there's internal or intrinsic motivators. Now, the athletes that were technically excellent at what they were doing but lacked that passion primarily had external motivators. They were focused on looking good to other people. They were focused on pleasing other people. They were focused on the wins. They were mainly doing this because of something outside of themselves. Whereas the athletes that really possessed that mojo, that spark, primarily had internal factors motivating them. It was more about the journey than the destiny. It was about seeing how far they could personally go and really finding accomplishments and achievements through every step of the process. It was about becoming as great as they could possibly be. Now, do you see the difference in how these external factors and these internal factors might drive people? Both of them will keep you going forward, but if you're only driven by external factors, once they go away, then a lot of times so does your motivation. Therefore, you really want to find your internal motivators and have external motivators. They're like icing on the cake, but really want to connect with the internal reasons that you do things. If you find that you're not able to quite figure that out, there might be some obstacles preventing you from really fully committing and finding that drive within you. Some of them might be that you're so focused on how something is done as opposed to the vision of actually getting there. You might be a lone ranger. You want to do things your way and not as open to help from other people. You might find that you have conflicting beliefs. There's a party that wants to be great and have more wins. Another part of you is holding back for possibly unknown reasons. There might be that you just can't see yourself reaching your goal or feel that you deserve it. Now, these are just a couple of obstacles that could keep you from really connecting with your passion and your drive. But think about it. Become aware of what that might be for you. And once you become aware of it, the obstacles can be shifted around. You can reframe things and you can create that internal motivation, find that passion and that drive so that you're really capable of doing great things. If you're interested in my free special starter kit on how to avoid the 7 mistakes most athletes unknowingly make, go to innergameforwinningathletes.com. Just put your name and your email address in the sign-up box and you will immediately get that starter kit. Look forward to talking with you soon. Loren Fogelman, innergameforwinningathletes.com, transforming acceptable performance into exceptional results.